world's most famous beach, from where beach racing began. It's the Legends of Racing radio show, live from racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill in Ponce Inlet, Florida. The Legends of Racing radio show, and your host, Buzz McKinney.
Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate that. And Tony, good to see you. Tony Hines right here is my trusty sidekick. We haven't figured out what trusty means, but you're here. That's what counts. And this segment's being brought to you locally by Staples and International Speedway Boulevard. Anything for the office, they can hook you up. They're amazing people. Speaking of amazing people, I got one right here next to me. This is Mr. Vic Kangas, everybody. Chief to the stars. How's it going?
Going good.
Yeah. Life treating you okay?
Well, so far so good. Going good. Stay ahead of the doctors.
There you go. Yeah, that's a full-time job anymore. Well, that's for sure. So you were around racing. When did you first start getting involved in stock cars? Were you a kid back then?
Yeah. Went to the racetrack when I was 13 on a bicycle.
Is that right?
Keep me away.
Yeah.
No, it was like about a 12-mile bike ride.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, you wanted to race, didn't you?
Apparently. It was good. It turned out to be quite a career in the very end, you know.
Did you ever plan on it being a career?
I lost up at one point because I was running by a gas station. It got real cold and I decided, I said, I don't like this weather.
Yeah.
We were living in Massachusetts at the time. So I convinced my wife that I needed to move to Florida. And moved to Florida. Brought our rich car with us down here.
Yeah.
Went to work for Pratt & Whitney.
For what?
Pratt & Whitney.
Pratt & Whitney, really?
Yeah.
Aircraft.
But then, you know, the lure of racing gets into you. We had a wreck at Hollywood Speedway with my car.
Hollywood Speedway, was it the little track?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my dad used to be the announcer down there. We were probably there that night.
No, that was 1966.
Yeah, no, we would just missed it.
Now, the driver that I had couldn't make it, so we had another driver that was local, so we had him drive for us. He went in for in, like on the second lap, so that was the end of that deal. We brought the car back up north eventually, and I repaired it and we raced it up Hudson Pines again. Now, whether it's good or luck that you had previously.
Yeah. Who was your driver back then?
Bernard Trojan.
Oh, yeah?
His name was Tinker.
Tinker?
Yeah. Good name for a race driver, right?
Really? It was a man who used to race with my dad up in Jersey years ago. His name is Pickles Picklehell.
Wow.
And that's not much of a race driver.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Yeah, that little Hollywood track, that was a tight little quarter mile, and it was inside a drive-in theater, believe it or not. And you walked into the track underneath the screen, and then they made a racetrack out of it. It was the damnest thing I ever saw, a whole quarter mile.
A lot of famous people race down in Florida.
Oh, the Allisons got their start there. Yes, sir. Yeah, this Dominic was still running back then.
I was at Bobby's first win.
Really?
Yeah.
At Essex?
No. Oxford Plains name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Oxford Plains.
I was there because one of the drivers that I worked with, Ernie Mahan, was in that race with him. And, back then they had those winter rides there. So,
Oh, yeah.
He didn't finish all that good, but Bobby won that show up there. That was his first win, and then he went on to win the race at Iceland.
Yeah, he had over Chevelle.
Yeah.
And nobody thought that Chevelle was going to be worth a day. It was underpowered, and it was a little car.
Yeah.
But he showed him how to do it.
Exactly, yeah. He was a racer.
Yeah, boy, he was the best, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to work with Bobby?
No, but I did get a phone call from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was interested in
special?
Yeah.
Mr. Excitement?
Mr. Excitement, yeah.
He was excitement, wasn't he?
Well, he was an excellent driver, but you had to kind of keep him under control.
That's what I was going to ask. Was he hard on the
He was not on my equipment. He was tough on everybody else's. He was a real racer.
Oh, that's funny. He was interesting down this road with Mount He always put on a show.
Oh, that one race we ran with Moroso's car was at Loud. And I had pretty good success with other drivers there in the past, so when it came to be his turn to get into the driver's seat, I figured we'd have a good shot at doing good,
Yeah.
Well, he goes out and when he qualified, he missed the shift.
Oh, no.
And they only give him a one-lap qualifying.
Oh, jeez.
So, and in the race he started 30th, but throughout the race, little by little, he came all the way to the front, took the lead.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Oh, my gosh.
he led it for like 7 laps, and then the motor blew up.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't win them all.
well, that sounds like. Yeah, where was that at?
Loud,
At Loudon?
yeah,
Oh, really? Oh, my gosh.
yeah.
Yeah. That's well the racetrack, isn't it?
Oh boy, I had a lot of success there. I worked there with Joe Nemechek in '92. And I think that they ran 2 races a year at Loudon. In the second race, Joe had a problem on the start of the race. He had a spark plug that somebody had put in and it cracked it.
Oh,
So we had to skip right away
Yeah.
before we even took the green.
Holy cow.
And you got to be careful who you put in charge of doing what. But we made up a lap and came back. Race day, learned out for the win.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And we beat them by only feet.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. That was senior.
Yeah. Yeah. The Intimidator.
Yeah. Well, he was good friends with me after a while because even at Charlotte one time when he was struggling, he didn't make it in that what they call that, what do you say that, where you have to qualify.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the constellation race?
Yeah. Hooligan racing.
Oh, the hooligan race.
Yeah. Anyway, he came into my trailer. I was working for Joe at the time. He says, "What are you earning for springs?" I told him what I earned for spring. And I told him what sway bars, all the whole setup. He says, "I've got all that." He says, "What's different?" And just then Joe walks in the trailer. And that's it. And I said, "What do you want to do?" He says, "I want what you guys got." Well, we qualified second. Figured we're on the right track. Anyway, he wanted my shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I said, "Well, Joe, what do you think?" He wants to borrow 4 shots. He says, "Give it to him." So I gave him 4 shots, just like what we were on.
Right.
He went out and he won the hooligan race.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and then he came back a little while later, wanted to get some shocks for the cup car. I says, you just went through a lot of trouble to get these shocks. Why don't you take the ones off this bush car and put them on your cup car?
That makes sense.
He said, no, I want 4 more.
Oh, jeez.
So I didn't realize that in the process of having all this stuff take place, the GM engineers wanted to borrow those shocks and do some testing with them. And little things you don't know about until the end,
Yeah.
So anyway, I built them 4 more. Well, lucky we had like 24, 30 shocks in the trailer. We had just made a deal with Penske to be the, test deal. And it worked out good. You know, he finished, I think, third in the 600.
Okay, in the 600.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
So,
right.
but you know, when they put the shocks on, they had to cut all their old brackets off. They had to do a lot of welding to get the pencils on.
Oh, is that right?
They were a lot different. They didn't have tie rod and shocks.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and the bodies were a lot bigger on the pencil.
Yeah, so there was a heck of a lot of work that he did with it.
Absolutely, yeah.
He appreciated it, though, didn't he?
I don't know. I never really heard too much about it after that.
That's not.
Yeah,
So you got third in the 600.
yeah.
Man, man, who was he running for?
Children.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I ended up working with Children's son-in-law,
Oh, Dylan?
Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, worked out as well as I hoped. We made good acquaintances and
Yeah.
learned stuff. I think that Mike Dillon's still like a big shot in that operation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, he's married to his daughter.
I
Yeah.
wonder if Richard Childress knew when he was running Penske shots. I would tend to think so, but
Well, I'm sure he did. Yeah. I don't know why that would make anybody nervous, but they were running at that time. The big shock of the day was Bill Stevens.
yeah.
Everybody ran Bill Stevens. Not us.
So how many championships did you win?
Total? Oh, I never really figured it out. Won 4 championships at Seacon.
Oh, look at.
Yeah, with Ronnie.
Ronnie Bouchard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won the championship at Hudson Speedway, 1965.
65. Wow.
That's the car that I took to Florida and got destroyed.
You've been around a long time.
Oh, yeah.
You must have been just a kid.
Just barely.
Yeah.
And, let's see, I didn't win any more championships, but I did work on some championship teams. I did some road racing. And, one of the times that I was road racing for a guy by the name of Cunningham.
Oh, yeah.
Clayton Cunningham. He would own road race team things, and they were going to, I think it was Phoenix. They wanted to bring all their cars so they could win the manufacturer's championship for the Datsun, Nissan, I guess at that time.
Yeah.
And he asked me if I'd go out with them and be a crew chief on one of the cars. And I ended up working with Butch Leitzinger.
Leipziger, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. He did a good job. He finished fourth. The other team cars finished first, second, third, fourth.
How we doing?
Little things you learn along the way.
Yeah, that's good. Did you find it difficult to transition over to the Rubers?
Not really too much, but I'm telling you, that was the best thing I could have ever done for my career, was to learn that part of the business, because road racing, you've got to go left and right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not just left. You know, so that opened my eyes up to a lot of new things.
Yeah. That's something. Kind of exposed you to a whole new batch of people.
Yeah. And most of that was working with Billy Nickman. And he was a good guy to work for. And I worked for him from 1984 to 87.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then he decided eventually to go drag racing.
Oh.
He called me back one time to come work on a drag race car.
You didn't want that to be?
No, I did drag racing early on before I went over drag racing. Yeah, that was back in the early 60s.
Well, we did.
Yeah. Yeah, we won the high stock championship that year at Wayland Dragway.
Orlando.
No, Wayland Dragway.
Oh, I got you.
That was Connecticut.
I got you. Not Orlando. That's pretty wild. So the drag racing thing was kind of short-lived. Huh?
Yeah.
What was your favorite type of racing?
enjoyed the road racing because we didn't race every single weekend. You had the time off, you could spend with your wife.
Yeah.
Take a trip, side trip somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Did a lot of that.
You were lucky to Glenn?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the racetrack that is.
Yeah, we had a lot of success there. Now, even the first time we went there with a cup car, Tommy Reagan.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Good old time.
yeah,
Yeah, the stock car guy went road racing.
Yeah.
Did very well.
yeah. We finished 15th in that first race. If we would have pitted on the correct lap, yeah, they didn't like us pitting early, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
well. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We're right back with Vic Kangas, everybody.
The caution flag is out. Time for a break. We'll be right back with the Legends of Racing Radio Show. At Beach Homes Embroidery Beach, it's all about making you happy. Beach Homes Embroidery can customize your athletic golf apparel, caps, hats, badges, buttons, magnets, backpacks, bags, totes, socks, watches, oh, and of course, t-shirts. Sure. They're at 2033 South Woodward Avenue in South Dakota. And they're ready for you. Call them 386-255-5088. Beach Boys Embroidery and Tea. Let Aloha Marine get you on the road with huge discounts on great brands like Halo, Carolina Skiff, Hurricane, Key West, and Regal. Pay as little as $169 a month with 10% down with free credit. Don't wait. Get to Aloha Marine, 1700 North Melbourne Road, Holly Hill, Monday through Saturday. 47 years, and always better than boat show prices. We're back from where it all began. Racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing Radio Show continues with your host, Buzz McKay.
Oh, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, watching out there. And guess what, guys? This is so cool. Today we have an audience in Finland and in Spain. How about that? We're international. Isn't that something? We're international. I'm going to ask for a raise. An international media star now. What do you think, Mike? Probably not. Yeah, right. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this segment's being brought to you by Homewood Suites by Hilton over on Bill France Boulevard, right around the corner from the Speedway. Every suite is no, every room is a suite. Not every suite is a room, but it could be a room. And then we also have a complimentary breakfast and a complimentary happy hour. And you can go there for the whole weekend and sober up. It'd be great. That's something. Yeah. Anyway, so we're back with Vic Kangas, and
Vic, before the show, we were talking, and you mentioned that you had assembled and raced a Pontiac Fiero.
Yeah.
And I think most of us here are at age, we know what a Fiero is. I don't think I've ever seen one racing.
oh really?
Yeah, there was a few people around. The one we had came from Spice Engineering in England that started with the chassis. We put the body on in Winter Park, Florida. But yeah, that car ran really well. First race we won the Miami Grand Prix in the cheaply old division.
Amazing. Yeah, as you look through some of your old sports car driver on the road track, back in the day, there was a man with Bob Earl and his Fiero. He did something great with it, and it was because of this guy right here. How about that?
Yeah, we had a challenge though when we first started. A lot of the stuff that Spice had made was a little bit on the weaker side, you know, like sway bars and stuff. We were at Laguna Seca out in California, and the sway bar actually twisted and broke.
Really?
Yeah. And that happened. So when the car came home, I took a look at that whole situation. In the rear, it had a short little sway bar in the back, and it had just little things. You you know, you really could control, like if you had any slop at all in the hind joints, it might not even work properly, you know. So I made a big bar that went under the rear axle, and it hooked up completely different, but you were using a bigger bar so you could control the car. What was happening when we went out to California with him, he was running good in the race with the original setup that would lift the opposite tire off the ground, you know, like in the front.
Yeah.
You can't race like that. You need 4 wheels on the ground. So I had to do a lot of extra stuff on that project. But it turned out good. We won again in Lime Rock, Connecticut with it. Finished second in San Diego in that road course here.
Holy cow. Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So you never saw one of them, so. Those are neat cars.
Yeah.
Also,
Good engine.
I had a Fiat X1.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, so.
They had a V6 Pontiac engine.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
V6?
Yeah, it was one of their standard engines, but it had aluminum heads. And
Oh, okay.
it worked good. Another guy that built that, his name was Kennedy. He was from North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Did a great job.
Please. Now, were those factory built?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, we worked a lot on that car with, what the heck was it called there? I don't know, he was one of the team engineers for Pontiac.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the guy that was driving too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about for sure. I wish I could remember. That would be real nice. So, how long did you do the road racing stuff?
For 3 years with Dingman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you miss it?
Well, yeah. After I left that deal, I went, where did I go? I went bush racing
Uh-huh.
with Joe Nemechek.
Oh, yeah.
We won a championship in '92.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
By 3 points, we beat Bobby Labonte.
No
By
kidding.
3 points.
Was that the Texas Speed Car?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to go to Nashville to the big convention, go to the big,
Oh, yeah.
the awards banquet and all that stuff. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, I thought that was a challenge. The awards man. But no,
Yeah,
no.
it was.
We went to a lot of banquets.
That sounds like a high-level problem.
Yeah. It certainly does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, Nemechek wheeled the car pretty well, couldn't he?
He did a good job. Yeah. Still races a little bit now, and then he went to SCCA, got a pickup truck race.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Story racing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
He was doing pretty well. I think he went to Redwood also.
Oh, did he really?
I think so.
Wow, that's pretty neat. That would be the ultimate right there. Good old Goodwood. Yeah, that Fred Lorenzen car, the 65 Daytona 500 car.
Yeah.
I did delivering on the car. John, the guy who owned it, he had to go Goodwood with it.
Oh,
And he was all embarrassed about going up the hill and he spun out back into the hay bales and put a ding in the back of it. And then he saw Walter do the same thing and he said, I don't feel so bad now. If Walter can do it, I can do it.
Wow.
Did you ever get the urge to race, to actually drive a car?
I did. I hit the wall hard enough to change my mind.
Oh, really?
And also, my wife thought that wasn't a good thing
Oh,
for
yeah.
a family situation.
That's funny. That's good.
We had ups and downs, but I mean, drag racing I did drive, not in a hobo.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of friends who were much better drivers than I was, you know,
Oh, really?
over track racing. So I figured I'd just do the wrench for it, you know.
Yeah. So you worked with Bouchard.
Yeah,
And who else did you work with? Did you work with Ernie Kahane?
I built him a car in '66 and he won the championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's incredible. Did you get to come to Daytona to the banquet and all that?
No, because I built 3 cars in '66
Is that
for different drivers. It was quite a deal. In fact, one of the cars that I built in '66 was for Ron Bouchard too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ronnie was just a natural, wasn't he?
Yeah. He started driving when he was 14, even though he wasn't supposed to, but he drove. And his father said, you gotta wait till you're 16 before you get back behind the
Until
wheel.
he was 16.
Yeah.
Probably better. Did you ever work down at Tavish?
No, but I raced against him a little bit at Hudson Speedway. He used to come there when he was running out of money or something. Brian run these open shows.
Yeah.
And I looked at his car and I'm looking at it. He ran a power steering box in 1965.
Really? Holy cow.
So he was ahead of the curve.
He sure was.
I know that Bowdoin tries to take
Yeah.
credit for that.
It was at Tavish, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tavish did it.
Well, there's no telling where he could have gone if he had survived, you know?
Unbelievable.
He could have done what Pete Hamilton did, probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
He was a good guy. He was a regular racer for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Did you ever work with Pete Hamilton?
Well, what my engine builder did,
Uh-huh.
and actually the engine builder used to build my motors, and then got to meet T. Hamilton at the racetrack, and I guess he was needing a motor. So he happened to have an engine that they could use, but the only thing that he tried to put the smaller version heads on it, the cast iron heads, they hit the piston. So I could figure out, well, we can't do much about that. We're not taking a motor apart. So we took a body grinder and just kissed the corners of the crowns on the domes. No, not kidding. Put the heads on, went to Norwood Arena, and won the show.
Son of a gun, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I talk about backyard engineering.
Well, he was clever.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he built a lot of good modes for a lot of good drivers.
Talk about Pete Hamilton, we were down in the press room when they were doing the bringing back all of the 2,500 winners for the group portrait. Hamilton was there.
Yeah.
He told the story about being on the DVD, the TV show, and he was picked to go on the team. So he said, you know, I said, I didn't think about this schedule. We're going to race that weekend. So he said, I told the girl, he said, I'd like to be able to do it. She said, well, I have no desire going out with you anyway. She said, I just want to get my face on TV and see if I can do an acting job. And he said, yeah, that was cold. He said, yeah, that's pretty cold.
I'm sure that's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, they were supposed to go to Kentucky every next week. I said, this kid. She said, listen, he said, that's it.
Yeah, we've had a lot of excitement on the road.
I mentioned you can write a book.
Well, my daughter was right.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hey, that's good.
She's collecting information all the time, trying to see if she can get something more work and maybe get a publisher.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Well, your career is so widespread, you know, from the little Saturday night tracks to the to the cut to everything. I mean, it covers the whole thing. If 19 people haven't come
Well, I used to sit at home and oftentimes the phone would ring quite a few times during the course of a week. But they were all different associations, different racetracks, different everything. It was just, whenever somebody called, I didn't have something else to do, I'd go home. Well, I went with, Kenny Bouchard came to my house one time. I was out by the pool having a beer, and he says, I need help. I said, what are you talking about? He says, look, I make 40% to drive the car. I'm not making any money because when I'm running it. He said, I'll give you half of my money if you come and work on the car and get it going. So I said, well, I can probably do that. But he said, well, I'll tell you what. How about if I get the owner to pay you $100 and pay your pit fees and all that stuff to get in, gas, get there and stuff. It's starting to sound better all the time. So I got the car going for him pretty good. He was driving for the guy who pushed the mass. I by the name of Bob Ranchman. And that weekend, I think we totaled over $4,000 in winnings.
Damn, so you got okay.
Well, we went to quite a few different tracks over the weekend, and every race he ran, we could not have a win every time, but in 1975, he broke the same guy who won the Yankee All-Star League Championship. Yeah.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Vic Kangas, everybody.
Broadcast headquarters. Here are a couple of testimonials. These are actual testimonials from people who have enjoyed it. Been there many times on this great food and drinks, great location on the beach, and another. What a great experience. It's my new favorite restaurant. Racing's original North Turn on South Avenue. About 3.2 miles south of Philadelphia, Virginia. It's Racing's original North Turn, a restaurant, museum, bar, gift shop, live music. That's Racing's North Turn. Racing's original North Turn has been voted by you best beach bar, top 10, year after year after year. We're back from where it all began. Racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing Radio Show continues with your host, Buzz McKill.
This segment is being brought to you locally by the Daytona Fleet Farmers Market, voted one of the top 5 markets in the country by USA Weekend. Visit our Shop Now network and our Shop Now Daytona Fleet Farmers Market Facebook page for the latest vendor tours. And we've got Ron Pisacki, and it's kind of a bittersweet day for us because this is your last day for a while, isn't it? You know that, you know? Is that right? We're going to miss you.
I have a question regarding Connecticut. Okay, when you were running with Ronnie and Kenny Sharp, do you remember any stories from playing the stadium?
Well, I do. I went to Plainville Stadium one time with Kangas. He didn't have anybody to go with him. He needed a little extra support, so I went with him. And then while I was there, Kenny Bouchard came up to me and wanted to know what's wrong with his car. So he brought me over and I looked at the car. He said he wasn't getting through the corners very good because of it would start to push too easy. So I looked at the back of the car and what was wrong. He didn't have the shackles. He had loose springs and the shackles was right straight up. And when the shackles straight up, there's no action at all in the spring, so there's no place for the spring to go. So I told him, I said, if we can bend these brackets, you know, he had jacking bolts holding the brackets. I bent the jacking bolts back and get it so that the springs and the shackles work good together. And yeah, that worked out good. He went out and won the show. Kenny won over, I think, Eddie Flunky was third, Ron Bouchard was second. And that was a pretty exciting night.
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Now I understand, in '93, you had a Max trading card. It's a
Yeah.
crew chief.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I got one in my pocket.
If I had one, I'd carry it too.
Well, this one's special. You know, it's just like racing. Everything you do is special.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty good.
No money, got plenty of cash.
Holy cow. That's pretty good. So they're a little tight on the funds there. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really neat. Holy cow. That must have made you feel pretty very good, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why they put it in plastic, but they did.
They wanted to survive.
I guess.
I think I'd be trying to use that.
You want to see it? Yeah, right there. How about that? Isn't that cool? You might show it to you after the show. If you like.
I had one of those. I'd be trying to show his photo ID.
That's for the Texas Pete stuff on my jersey there.
Yeah. You know, Ken Bouchard and Rob Bouchard were brothers to Ricky B.
Yes, I do know that. Yep.
Were you involved with his rookie season with the Kenn's?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That was really something.
Yeah, I went down there and started helping him when he ran. There was a fellow from New Hampshire that he drove for. I can't remember his name, but anyway, he needed a little extra help with the chassis. So I did what I could to help him on that. Apparently, I couldn't stay with the team. I just would go there like on a weekend deal.
Yep.
It worked good. I mean, Kenny was a really conservative driver. He wasn't like some of the guys who would really, go crazy. He was more a thinker. He would concentrate on what he was doing. I'll turn out good. I had a bad injury working with me. I got him a ride Vic Kangas Pinto for a run. We went to Oswego, New York. Like the first laps of the race, the guy that was ahead of him stopped. So he slammed the brakes on. He got sideways. He got drilled in the door. Back then, that car was made out of chrome moly tubing. So when he got hit, it exploded. He spent about a week in the hospital. Yeah. But he went back racing after that.
Yeah.
He was quite young at the time. I think he was like 18 or 19 years old. Yeah.
Talk about Armstrong. He had some nice equipment.
Beautiful stuff, yeah. Especially when Hop Harrington and Ray Hendrick got together. We did pretty good. Yeah, he was from Rhode Island area originally, I think. But he was a good racer. He was fun to be around.
Was he good?
I worked with him at Armstrong shop quite a bit. But when Bodan got involved, I ceased going there, and I went and picked up my equipment and my welder and stuff, and I brought it somewhere else.
Did it have to do with Bodan?
Oh, apparently. Not my favorite person.
Well, he's going to sort of hang with you.
I know, yes. I don't know why, because I don't reciprocate.
Yeah, he's a pretty friend of the show. I think we've got him more out of Will than I was. We've had him out there a few times. But where did Armstrong make all this money? I'm sure that's some bucks.
Jewelry business.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Custom made jewelry. My wife even did some projects for him in the jewelry department.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back with Larry.
Daytona Flea and Farmers Market is still alive for great savings and the best variety. Whether you need flowers and trees for your home, or you're looking for great prices on Daytona souvenirs, the market is the place to go. The market features 1,000 booths, 2 air-conditioned malls, a restaurant, and 9 snack shacks. Hop's Grill features gourmet burgers and garden blend salads. Treat yourself to a great variety of rock and hot dog creations at the Dog House, or enjoy a refreshing drink at the Seltzer Oasis. The market is open every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and is undercover, so you can shop rain or shine. There's never a charge for parking or admission. Enjoy our multiple classic car cruises on the first Saturday of every month and garage sale weekend, the third weekend of every month. See all we have to offer at DaytonaFreeMarket.com or like us on Facebook. Discover Daytona's most unique shopping experience, the Daytona Flea and Farmers Market, just a mile west of the Speedway. We're back from where it all began, racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing radio show continues with your host, Franz McClure.
Thank you. We're here with Tony Haynes. Yeah, the Haynes is one of the people. You're the catching people.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's how I'm going to And Vic Kangas, too. And we got Larry. Larry, what you got?
First, I'd like to say Tony's doing a fine job. We do miss our friend Rich, and I'd like to get well quick and come back and see us again. That's all. Thank you for being here, my friend. Do you live in Florida now?
Oh, yeah. We live in Albany.
Okay, very cool. I know. How long have you been here? Can I ask that?
26 years.
Yeah. I can take you out of the Northwest, but you can't take the Northwest out of your accent.
Hey,
It's very cool. I like it. Anyways, you did work with a lot of drivers over time. Who was your favorite that you ever worked with?
well, I have to put Ron up there on the list, but I've worked with some other ones too. I worked with Alan Senior once. Yeah. Yeah. We raced at Riverside, California, and we were doing pretty decent. I think we were inching up to get into the top 10 before the race ended, ended for us. We broke a motor with 7 laps to go. Yeah, he was doing a good job. That was pretty good. The very next race he ran, he won for the 4th time, was the Indianapolis 500.
Very cool, man. What was your favorite number? Did you have one, or did you really care?
I had a lot of good numbers. I've raced with 47 many times, 35. Numbers not important to me. I don't know. Some people are numerologists.
I like numbers because I've talked to different people. Like one guy we had up here, I can't remember his name now, but he had 2 numbers. And one was his daughter's birthday, and one was his son's birthday. And I thought that was really cool. And it's a family sport.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you for being here.
No problem. Oh boy.
How was Ricky at home? Or if you grab it now?
No, that's all right. That's okay. Go ahead.
How was
Well, I work on the cheapskate. I had to bring my own tools, bring my own welder, my own bandsaw, everything to work on his car, and I'm saying to myself, I'm in the wrong place. So I got out of that deal.
I heard he could be a little difficult sometimes, too.
Well, he didn't have much to work with, I guess. He said he had a tough life in the early part of his career. Hey, it's not my problem.
Yeah, there you go. He was the first one to donate a car to the Hall of Fame. NASCAR Hall of Fame. You remember when he and Kurt Busch were side by side at Burlington, that they had that photo finish?
Yeah.
And Ricky won. And when we were collecting cars for the Hall, he was the first one to come up and say, hey, I had my car for a while. So that was the closest finish in NASCAR at the time.
That's good. I remember that race.
Well, that was one of the last couple laps.
Yeah, well, they kept beating on each other, bouncing on each other, really.
Yeah, that was classic.
I had a little 1/64 blister back. Those 2 cars,
Really?
positioned the way I had Ricky's. I sent it to Ricky. I had a chance to have Kurt sign. He looked at it, he says, I just know it's closer.
Depends on the ego, right?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I've got a little announcement I could make here for Ron's people.
Oh, absolutely.
Up in Massachusetts. Ron's being honored with a statue and a presentation on Sunday in a little park in Pittsburgh, Mass. It's called Coolidge Park. And they got a statue that's going to be there. He's talking to a little kid, you know, in the statue. I don't know, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I'm just letting people know that they're going to have that. It's at 4 o'clock at Coolidge Park. The official memorial statue.
Wow, that's what we need. Yeah, congratulations.
I had to get that in.
Yeah, you bet. It's 4 o'clock this Sunday.
See, you grab machines really, really hot.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
My best friend. Well, no, I'm a machinist. That's what kept me going. You know, I didn't make a lot of money racing. I made more money working. But you gotta stay in the business, you know, knowing how to machine stuff and make parts. And that's really helped me a lot. I've worked for a lot of good companies. I've worked for General Electric. I've worked for American Can. I've worked for, what was the other one? Florida, and Pratt & Whitney. In fact, I worked for General once. But I was also a school teacher once.
No kidding.
There's no internet talent, you know.
Amazing. It was motivate you.
Yeah.
Of all the non-racing companies you worked for, which was your favorite?
Pratt & Whitney. They investigated me and stuff. They had to do a search of my family and all that stuff to see the background before they even hired me. I had to go to my hometown and talk to people, you know, like an FBI deals. That was interesting. But I liked working there. You know, really had a chance to see what's really happening in the world. That was part of the space program at that time, man. And when I worked for General Electric, I built steam generators for atomic subs.
Really? Holy cow.
Yeah.
Say, that's the deep end of the machine.
Oh, but I didn't.
We had a lot of good jobs. I even worked, when I worked for American Can, I built cup machines. One of the machines that I assembled, they were happy with the machine, running perfect. It was ahead of schedule as far as getting done. They made a plaque, put the plaque on the machine with my name on it.
No kidding. Wow, that's pretty cool.
And that was in Downington.
Is that right?
Downington, South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, because Dixie Cup was based right there in Arlington. Yeah, in fact, it was funny. The one trophy that they gave, the winner with 7,500, they got a star or sunburst. It was beautiful. And didn't know for years it was actually a paper plate.
You know, what we're talking about Downington, I worked on Ronnie's, they call them sportsman car track. 1984.
Can you hold on for a second?
Sure.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Vic Kangas in the
Caution flag is out.
They're on air.
We'll be right back with the Legends of Racing Radio Show. Welcome to Hollywood Suites by Hilton and Daytona Beach. Reminding you of all the action at Daytona International Speedway, the airport, One Daytona, Florida's newest entertainment and retail destination, and of course, the world's most famous beach. You'll love our newly remodeled 1 and 2 bedroom suites, along with our popular King Studios. You won't need your full kitchen, as Homewood Suites Daytona serves up complimentary breakfast and evening social. It's like home away from home. Go to HomewoodDaytona.com for Homewood Suites by Hilton in Daytona Beach. We're back from where it all began. Racing's original North Turn Beach Bar and Grill. The Legends of Racing radio show continues with your host, Buzz McKidd.
Yeah, so if you want to check out the show on the Legends of Racing radio show YouTube page or Facebook page, check it out on Facebook. We'll go all the way back to our first show, 417 shows ago. And he was just on the first time.
So, getting back to that Darlington story, we needed to get to the racetrack that qualified. Ronnie wasn't happy with the way the car was turning at Darlington. Back then, the track had a different configuration than it has today. They reversed it completely.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And back then, coming out of turn 4, if you had a slight push, you'd smack the wall coming out back in the old days. But he said, we need to try and get rid of that push if we can. That's not a problem. I took the front end apart, took the left front A-frame and broke it loose, and I took the steering arm off. Brought it back to the shop. I drove all the way back to Charlotte from Darlington to remachine it. And changed the acronym on the steering arm so that when you turn left, it actually steers a little extra. So I put that back on the car. We won the pole and won the race.
That's true.
And apparently it worked good because we came back in the fall for the fall Darlington race. We sat on the pole and won it again.
Holy cow. So nobody knew, just a little tweaking here, it's all it took that.
That guy in the ghost suit, uniform, ghost uniform.
But guess what, it was in hell, you know what to do. That's the thing that makes us make.
Oh, I don't know. I watch and learn, you know. We did a deal like that one other time, Martinsville with Ray Hendrick. I was working with Hop Hampton at the time. I was not full-time on the team, I just would go when they asked me to go help. So we went to Martinsville and another problem with the push. So I told Hop, I said, why don't we put a little more toe out?
Toe out?
Toe out, yeah. Well, we always ran a little bit of toe out, maybe like an 1/8 inch or something, but I said, let's open it up to a quarter, you know. So Ray went out after we did that. He said, it's quite a bit better. He says, can we do a little more of that? That's a bit more of that, huh? All right. So we come in, we opened it up to 1/2 inch. We about to really find out if it works. So we opened it up to a 1/2 inch. He went out there. He didn't win the race, but he ran real good with it. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing what a quarter of an inch or a 1/2 inch can do?
Well, if that left front tire is on the car, it might make it work for him.
Yeah, there you go. Sure. And as big as those tires are,
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that a quarter of an inch would make that much difference.
Big difference. Yeah.
It's in the right place.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the skill.
You know where to put it. How was Ray Hendrick to work with?
Excellent.
Was he?
Yes, excellent. Now, another time we went to Lancaster, New York with him, driving, and we had another situation with a push. So I went into the tire rack to see if I could get a small enough rear tire to put on the car. The only tire that was even close to being right was way too small. So normally we run somewhere around, anywhere around 12 to 15 pounds of air in the left rear just to get the extra stagger. Well, this time, we pumped it up to 30 pounds. We pumped it way up because I needed that tire to grow a little. It was too small actually for the application. But he went out, sat on the pole, and he led the whole race except for the last, I don't know, or something, run out of gas.
Oh, no kidding.
Well, Vic Armstrong didn't want to pick the car because the car was running so good, he was getting $100 a lap. So we ended up pitting eventually, and he went back out. I think he finished 5th, 6th, something. You know, you get too many cooks, you know,
Yeah.
spoil the soup.
That's right. It wasn't bad, like.
No, that's it. I didn't build it. The hot airplane was responsible for building the early stuff. I definitely had a part in it, but, you know, even when Hop drove the cars, we ran Seacon and Hop did good, you know. Ronnie didn't end up driving that till a lot later on.
He was going to came to the art house one time years ago, and he had one of those modifieds in his trailer. And he was his name was Nonwood or something like that. Anyway, he had a yacht brokerage company in Wilmington, and he owned one of those cars. And he would take it out for historic shows and all that sort of thing. And that was just the neatest looking car. It was just beautiful.
Wow.
I don't know if he still has it or not, but he was out of Maine.
Bentley Warren still thinking about racing. I don't think he does, but
If he's about it. Now there's a character.
well, he did a lot, you know.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, we got some folks we got to thank for putting on the show. We got Danny right over here with the board, and Mike with the other board, the applause board. And we thank Larry and Rob for the questions. And we thank the folks from Spain and Finland for checking in. And it's so good to see the boys here. Soon to be retired. So, Vic, we thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
We'll enjoy it. One of these days we're going to give you the whole story. I don't think we've scratched the surface yet.
Well, we'll give a dive on it.
Yeah. Is there anything you miss about racing?
I like getting in there and doing the work.
And then seeing the results too.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think I told you, I got pretty serious about the shock stuff. I just decided to build myself my own shop down there. That really improved a lot of the stuff that I did locally. I was able to help a lot of the guys out there. Yeah, Kennedy and, you know, guys like him, you know, they were good runners, but they needed help.
Yeah. Nothing over that shot machine.
No, that machine that I built, it works in the lower ranges. I have it set so it only works up to like 3 inches a second as far as response time. And that's the range that you race it.
Okay.
So I figured if that's fast enough for that, but, you know, I can speed up that, because I can look at what the dyno recording, because I'm on an adjustable shot. Turn the valve, you can watch the numbers change.
Okay.
I'm the only one that has one with actual gauges on it. The other one, you got a readout, you know, you got to look at a line on a chart, you know. I've worked with them for other teams, but I wanted to know what I was doing. I didn't care what they did.
Well, I think that'd be a heck of a pleasure to consider. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Because it'd be a textbook and an adventure story too.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
maybe a movie.
Hey, movie kicks out first to play. That'd be awesome.
Speaking of him, he's gonna have it around now.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Days ago?
yeah.
Hot dog, I hope so. We have his autographed helmet in the archives.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think it's in 1990. He autographed the helmet, gave it to friends before it was played. That's a good line. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. Even Paul Newman really went at it with some of their antics on racetrack.
We sure did.
They'd hire airplanes and drag signs over, you know.
Well, thank you. Vic Kangas, we sure appreciate you being here today. See you next week, folks.
The Legends of Racing Radio Show originates live from the winning spot for beach racing weekend.